Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today's episode is the part 7 of our 3 weeks road trip around Poland. The Battle of Grunwald was one of the most significant battles in the history of Poland and the Middle Ages. Not only the future of Poland and Lithuania depended on its outcome, but also the balance of power in medieval Europe. Negative response of King Władysław Jagiełło to the Teutonic demands to stop Lithuanian aid for the uprising in Żmudź caused a war with the order. King Władysław did not rush into battle. His troops stood in the forest, hidden from the heat to which the Teutonic troops were exposed. So he calmly listened to the end of the mass and later began to give battle orders. The king also knighted more than 1,000 knights. The impatient Teutonic knights then sent 2 messenger heralds to the king. One of them was carrying for Jagiełło a gift of a naked sword from the Great Master. The second one carried a sword to Witold from the Great Marshal. Swords from the Prussian master Ulrich symbolized the so-called help in making a decision to attack and stop procrastinating by the Polish-Lithuanian side. One of the most accurate calculations estimates the Teutonic forces at about 15,000, the Polish at 20,000 and the Lithuanian at 10,000. Losses on the Polish side are estimated at 1 to 3,000 people and Teutonic losses at about 8,000. It is certain, however, that out of 250 members of the Teutonic order taking part in the battle, as many as 203 died. There are 2 sources of the genesis of the post-battle chapel whose ruins we can see. The first tells about the construction of a chapel in the place of death of the great master Ulrich von Jüningen, and the second about the place of very fierce fighting at the end of the Battle of Grunwald. Malbork Castle was erected in several stages from 1280 to the mid-15th century by the Teutonic Order. In 1309, a decision was made to move the seat of the Grand Master of the Order from Venice to Malbork, which thus became the capital of the Order's state. Approximately in 1340, a huge 8-meter statue of the Virgin Mary with the Child was placed, made of artificial stone, and was covered 40 years after its creation with a golden and colored glass mosaic from Venice. The figure was the largest medieval sculpture in Europe, and for over 600 years it was a symbol of the castle and the city. From 1457 to 1772 it was one of the residences of the kings of Poland. In the winter of 1945, during the fights for the city with the Red Army, the castle was turned into a point of resistance, which led to great damage. Damage was estimated at 50 to 60%. At the end of the 1950s, due to the destruction of the castle, plans to demolish the castle began. Eventually, these plans were changed and the reconstruction of the castle began. In 1997, it was inscribed on the UNESCO World Heritage List. Thank you so much for watching, leave your thoughts in the comments, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel for more. See you in the next one, bye bye!